All right. Hey guys, I know I said that I was gonna go, straight into chapter 10, but we need to talk about the big six. Remember, I told you those foodborne illnesses that you guys definitely need to know for the test. So, if you can see, which now I know you can, this is the link that you guys can click on to get to this. I'm going to read this one to you so that you can hear it. Definitely go over it one more time, and we will go over it on Monday as well. And I found this nice little article called, it says Food Protection Connection, and it's called The Big Six. And as you can see right here is the link so that you can get to that as well. I am going to put this up on YouTube as well as a little intermission video. Like I said, I know we were supposed to start on 7, but I definitely need you guys to know these things. So let's talk about non-typhoidal salmonella. Well, first let's talk about the big six in general. I know you're asking me, well, what six are the big six? Well, let's look right here. We have Shigella spp, Salmonella typhi, non-typhoidal salmonella, Shiga toxin producing E. coli. Sorry, I'm not going to try that last word because you're not turning me into a little video laughing at me. And hepatitis A and neurovirus. So those are the big six: Shigella spp, Salmonella typhi, non-typhoidal salmonella, E. coli, hepatitis, and neurovirus. So let's look at what they say up here. Let's talk about non-typhoidal salmonella. All right, the source. Many farm animals carry non-typhoidal salmonella naturally. Eating only small amount of this bacteria can make any person sick. However, the severe symptoms depend on the health of the person and the amount of the bacteria eaten. The bacteria are often in a person's feces for weeks after symptoms have ended. So foods linked with that bacteria, if we're talking about farm animals, so we know poultry, eggs, meat, milk, and dairy products, and produce like tomatoes, peppers, and cantaloupes. Prevention methods. We want to cook poultry and eggs to the minimal internal temperatures. We want to prevent cross-contamination between poultry and ready-to-eat food, and keep food handlers who are vomiting or have diarrhea and have been diagnosed with salmonellosis out of the operation. New things about E. coli. Let's look down. All references to ServSafe to E. coli will now be changed from intrahermogenic and Shiga toxin producing E. coli to Shiga toxin producing E. coli. All right, the other term is outdated according to the FDA. So let's go ahead and scroll down. And let's talk about some prevention measures. All right, let's talk about prevention measures for E. coli. We want to exclude food handlers who have diarrhea and have been diagnosed with an illness caused by the bacteria from an operation. We want to cook food, especially ground beef, to the minimal internal temperatures, purchase produce from approved and reputable suppliers, and prevent cross-contamination between raw meat and ready-to-eat food. For Shigella spp prevention measures, we have exclude food handlers who have diarrhea and have been diagnosed with the illness caused by Shigella spp from the operation. We want to wash our hands and control flies inside and outside of the operation. Let's talk about hepatitis A prevention measures. We want to exclude food handlers who have been diagnosed with hepatitis A from the operation. We want to exclude food handlers who have jaundice for 7 days or less from the operation. We want to wash our hands, avoid bare hand contact with ready-to-eat food, and purchase shellfish from approved and reputable suppliers. Now let's look at neurovirus on the bottom. Prevention measures. We want to exclude food handlers who are vomiting or have diarrhea and have been diagnosed with neurovirus from the operation. We want to wash our hands and avoid bare hand contact with ready-to-eat food and purchase shellfish from approved and reputable suppliers. All right, so there is that. And again, we have this one, which you should read. And they talk about reportable symptoms, pathogens transmitted, the big 6 pathogens, which is what you need to read about. We have, see, look, right here, we got our neurovirus, non-typhoidal salmonella, Salmonella typhi, Shigella spp, and Shiga toxin-producing E. coli, and hepatitis A, and there is the conclusion as well. So again, here is this. What I am going to do is take this and put this on YouTube, and then when I come back, we will do chapter 10.